Hello there. It's me again. Episode 21 of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, going mostly solo. You join me here outside of Thunderhammer, the smithy. Here he is. There have been a few off-screen shenanigans. Unfortunately, when I rested at the Fellpost Inn, we missed a cutscene. The upshot is I now have the ability to slow poison as a kind of like a natural inherent spell, which is quite handy. I also took the time to actually clear the map, so we can actually see Baragost in all of its magnificent beauty. And you may notice I have a new toy, which is a wand that can actually be used by non-wizard classes, which with a bit of luck will allow me to knock out groups of enemies and pelt them with arrows from a safe distance, or pelt them with fireballs from a safe distance. And I got that. It wasn't actually terribly expensive. I managed to pick it up from High Hedge for about 1,600 gold. So it's fairly decent value for money. Speaking of which, I have rather a lot less of it, because I topped up my arrow supply and I recharged my little magical jewellery here. So now, and so in total I probably spent about 20,000 gold, but made about 10,000 with all of the magical items and scrolls and gems that I sold. And I've also picked up a few potions of strength in case I ever need to just temporarily boost my cargo carrying capability. That was a nice alliteration, wasn't it? Anyway, I thought, since we're down here, rather than run straight back to the fishing village, I'm feeling well, not brave as such, but foolhardy. So I thought it might be an opportunity to show you those vampiric wolves, which I've mentioned quite a bit in the video, but not actually shown you. So in the interests of show don't tell, and they are good XP, I thought, well, why not? Oh, don't aggro the bear. You aggroed the bear. Why do you keep doing that? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna hopefully poison you with a bitey arrow and then run away, and of course you missed, because that's just our brand in combat, isn't it? Come on, stop wasting expensive arrows, you douchebag. I don't want to have to use that. And I really want to save my charm creature ability. Oh, this is a good start to the video, isn't it? This may be one of these alternative universe, in a parallel world. Right, he's poisoned now, so I can outpace him and keep him at a safe-ish distance. Aha, you're running. He's probably going to run at me. Oh, right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to aggro you. Yeah, 175 XP in trade for like a dozen arrows is not exactly good value, but oh well. Right. So we'll uncover probably a few more random encounters with nasty wolves and Call of Duty dogs. But we do want to mop up the experience points from this area, because I need a lot of them still, like 28,000-ish for my next level. So I'll just check I'm wearing the right belt. Yeah, because the wolves do piercing damage when they bite you. Turns out I just had a quick check on the wiki that Ankhegs actually have a slight resistance to piercing damage from missile weapons. Oh, a hobgoblin. 8 HP. Dear oh dear. Not really worth the arrows, but since I can't trust critical miss Harrison here to hit the ground, let alone best the hobgoblin in melee. Anyway, where was I? Completely have my train of thought interrupted. So you see, I'm a little bit like a crow or a raven. I'm very easily distracted by shiny things. Oh well, if it's important, it'll come back to me. Oh yes, it was the Ankheg thing, wasn't it? Yeah, they actually have a slight... oh, it's just a normal wolf. We'll deal with him in a minute. Yeah, they actually have a slight resistance to missile weapons. And I think a slight resistance to fire. So fireballs aren't the best thing to take them down with, but other magic is good. And you know, a really fast fighter in melee with lots of attacks per round, particularly if they're dual wielding, can disrupt their ranged attack, that acid spit. So of course I have to employ a slightly different strategy because I'm soloing with a dreadful thief. He's almost certainly got friends, so let's keep him at long distance if we can. Oh, right, he's the only thing attacking me, so I'm not going to waste too many arrows, if at all possible. A critical hit? Oh, that's a rarity. I can hopefully finish him off in melee. Oh, I've still got my buckler equipped. Yeah, I want to get rid of that at the end of this. Yeah, alright. So, despite the constitution bonus, I want to make sure the threat range for critical hitting with my longsword is still doubled from just 20 to 19 and 20 on the attack rolls. Right, so I guess I could, because there aren't any traps in this area, I could try and sneak around. Nothing's going to pelt missiles at me, so I can, well, unless we've got any more hobgoblins, so I might as well boost my my skills to give us a little bit more chance of making these creep rolls, sneak rolls. Right, because when, yeah, of course you failed. Yeah, I'm not really terribly interested in that area. We'll just sweep up from here because that's where all the experience points are. Is it not dark enough? 85% chance of hiding in shadows. There we are. So I think if we stay close to the walls, we might have a bit more to work with in terms of the hide in shadows rolls. Yeah, because these these wolves come in quite large groups, and despite the fact I have topped up my number of fireballs, I want to keep them for Cloakwood, because Cloakwood is really, really dangerous. Especially if you are on your own like I am. So I'm going to try and adopt a rather different strategy. Because yeah, this is a Dreadwolf. He's bad news, but he's not as bad as the vampiric wolves. Where are we? Yeah, I can't. Maybe it's just him and another Dreadwolf. Tell you what, we are going to use him as, or try anyway. He'll probably make it save. Actually, let's get out the way. Make sure we've quick saved so we can jump into our alternative reality. Because he shouldn't be able to see me. So let's... Right, so we have a warg, a Dreadwolf, and they haven't detected me yet, so I'm gonna... I might as well wipe out this area of shadow, so if I do need to run down here, at least the game's not going to cheat by giving me another random encounter. Right. Oh good, I succeeded another roll. So let's keep quick saving. Right, what are you? Is that the warg? Yeah. So when you're fighting at night like this, it is quite useful to... There's our vampiric wolf. So, and there's another one in reserve there. Right. So, what? So we got 2 wargs, 2 dreadwolves, because there's another one just there, and we got 2 vampiric wolves. That's a lot of enemies, and there's probably another warg there. Oh, lovely. What a good time to... I should have paused the game. Yeah. We're in trouble now. So, I am going to want to try and use one of these the vampiric wolves as a meat shield. And just like with the sword spider, when we were going through the spider woods before we hit the bandit camp, I'll try and use him to distract this lot as I bravely Sir Robin out of the way, and well, we'll see how long he lasts, and we'll see if he makes his saving throw. Again, I really want to be trying to save the charges in my magical toys. Right, are you... Oh, fuck me. Did he not do it? Right. Alright, fuck this for a game, soldiers. Alternative reality time. Okay. Let's try that again without being a complete muppet about it, Harrison. Right. So yeah, there's lots and lots and lots and lots of enemies. So aggroing them all simultaneously... When am I ever going to learn? You really are a genuine muppet, aren't you? Was that the game just cheating, or... Come on. Right, he's made a saving throw, hasn't he? Because that charge is gone. And we step through the quantum foam to another parallel universe.
It will be done.
Where we employ a new tactic, which we call Fireball. And we run like fuck. Okay, so they're kind of shadowing me, and so I'm going to do the quick step routine, because it's like six wolves versus one mediocre thief. The XP is worth the fireball. Right, so no, I'm going to save that for a vampiric wolf. There's no point using a warg or a dreadwolf as a meat shield. So I'll invest one of those and get my 3-for-1 damage. Right. So we got quite a few things that are near death. Whee! Come on! And that's one of the dreadwolves. This is actually going... No, don't say it, Ian, because you'll just jinx it. It's going quite well. I went and said it. Right. Let's try and, get rid of these, and then I'll worry about the vampiric wolf and his friend. So, if we get rid of those two, I will try and use the charm creature on him. I don't know if he's immune. Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? Yeah, I'm not using biting arrows. Oh, so he took the magical damage, and I probably critical missed with the... Right. Yeah, I didn't hit with the arrows, did I? So, since I have so many charges left, this is the kind of like the scorched earth policy, isn't it? Just get your flamethrower on and keep backing away. I hope they're stupid enough to keep walking into the fire. Alright, that's the warg gone. And that's him gone. And of course I backed into a random encounter with hobgoblins. Because it wouldn't be fun otherwise, would it? Let's see if this wolf can be turned to the light side of the force. No, it looks like he's immune, doesn't it? And he's just eating me to heal himself. Right, oh, come on, out the way. I can't because I'm just completely surrounded by enemies. Should we see what this new toy does? It's evened up the odds, hasn't it? One of them made his save, but now we can actually get out of the way. Okay, lesson learned, don't try and use Charm Creature on vampiric wolves because it doesn't work. Right, I'm not even going to bother with him. This guy, he just needs to die as quickly as possible before he bites my bum off to feed and heal himself. Oh, come on, you useless wanker. So, clearing the map so that I didn't bump into any more random encounters, really, that strategy really worked, didn't it? Come on. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, and damn hard held. And I can't access my inventory. It's time to visit another quantum universe. One where
not a problem.
Harrison might actually show some level of competence. Right, I want to get out of the range of that vampiric wolf so he doesn't see me. And we will try it again and open up with Fireball. And let everyone make their saving throws. And then I will see if the Dreadwolf can be charmed. Come on, what the fuck are you doing? That is not what I asked you to do, is it? God almighty. Right. Dreadwolf. Yeah, I don't actually care that you're low in health. Right. Get charmed. Are you actually going to do the fucking spell? Right, okay. Can't charm the Dreadwolf either. So let's just do the flamethrower retreat. Right. So that's the... Come on. Come on, get it, baby. Right. That's a heal and a heal. And a quick save. Okay. Valuable intelligence has been learned. So the charm creature absolutely does not work on dread and vampiric wolves. And the sleep probably doesn't either. So if you don't hit him with a biting arrow so you can keep him at arm's length, I think I'm just going to run off the side of the map. Because I don't need the experience points that much. Fuck's sake, Harrison. What is wrong with you? He's definitely not Harrison Wolfbane, is he? I think Xvarts are definitely his level. Okay, he's goddamned immune. You would be, wouldn't you? Did I mention that vampiric wolves were bad news? Right. Direction change. He's going to be on me well before I can... No, don't hold me. Right. Ian, you're being stupid and panicking again, aren't you? That ought to stop him holding me, provided he doesn't bite me before I drink the potion. Oh, God almighty, that was close, wasn't it? Right. So, and he's chomped his way through my flesh to heal himself. And there are the... at least I only aggroed 2 of the hobgoblins. Right. I'm gonna have to do the old hit and run. Yeah, you howl. Bay at the moon, motherfucker. No. He's asleep on the job again. Oh. Well. I wonder if he'll follow me inside the temple. I've never tried this before. Let's see what happens.
With ease.
Yes, he does. Will the sirens attack him? He obviously doesn't have any respect for whatever Ilmata, is it? Okay, 2000 XP.
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
Can you give me some healing, please? Thank you. That's got to be worth a quick save, hasn't it? Right.
Not a problem.
So let's go back down here, mop up these hobgoblins, and see how much... Oh, who are you? Oh, those... Yeah, you don't deserve a bitey arrow. You just... You're supposed to be level 9. Dear, oh dear. It's not really worth it for 35 XP, is it? Well, that's a moderate improvement. Let's quick save again. Is there the third one, or did it just rot? Yeah, there is. Oh, that's... I think that's a moderately valuable gem. That'll compensate for the healing from the temple anyway. Right. I think there's one more Dreadwolf, one more Warg, one more Vampiric Wolf. So now we have an idea of what we're looking at. I'm going to try and sneak up in the shadows. A backstab attempt would be insanity, wouldn't it? Alright, so there's our warg who's injured. There's a big, huge, thick shadow here. Don't you dare. Another warg. And the vampiric wolf is in here, probably. Alright. Do we trust him with an arrow? Let's go for it. What's his... Thack out of 10. What? This game really wants to stop cheating. I'm getting a bit bored of this running away business. Right, finish him melee. Because at least he can't steal hit points. But he can get a critical hit and knock me for 6. This fucker. 120 XP for... That's not a fair exchange again, is it? Don't stop quick saving. Is that the vampiric one? Or is that the warg? Warg. Let's get the cheap hit in and do the flamethrower retreat technique. It only took 2 damage from 2d6. And again, doesn't have magic resistance. Run, Forest, run! Can you see why I waited till level 9 to do this? We actually hit something. What a remarkable turn of events. Come on, there's 2,000 more XP up here, at least. So, we're under 20,000 to go. That's like another 10% of the way to my final level. And here he is. You get fire. That's more like it, isn't it? Come on. Much better. How are you doing? Badly injured. Keep running. Right.
Onward!
So, definitely bad news with the party. Oh, nuts. No, don't let him bite you, because he'll... okay, we're going to have to run the other way, so I can keep him in a straight line. Come on, over here. Come on, walkies. Here we go. I have a nice ring that spits fire. Hey, have this, chew toy. God. That didn't exactly turn out as planned, did it? And yeah, don't... I'm probably going to aggro another 3 Dreadwolves now. Right, he's taken both rounds of that now, so... Yeah, right, come on. God, it's like bungee jumping, isn't it? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Come on. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Come on. Don't stop. Blimey. 2,000 XP is not to be sniffed at, is it? And if you add in the other Dreadwolves and Worgs, and yes, I am definitely saving, we can pop him on, can't we? Regenerate our hit points as we go north, rather than spend another 100 gold in the temple. Da-da-da. Okay. Yeah, so that's a really nasty little encounter, isn't it? It only took 4 attempts to get right, and I don't think I can be arsed with that, so I'm going to have to go and make dinner soon. Right, back to the fishing village. And how many times are we going to get waylaid? None. Excellent. So at least we have our little buckler to help us get our hit points back. Yeah, we used a fair few arrows, but I can live with that. And
It will be done.
We just quickly want to have a little bit of a snooze under the tree to recover our healing spells and the charm creature. And we didn't get eaten by Ankhegs in the process, so that's great. Right, there may be a few more bandits around here. on the random encounter generator, so we'll just keep the +2 arrows until we find Gerda, the Ankheg hunting ranger. So once we've taken all of our permitted quota of Ankhegs, we will get a little bit of XP from her, I think. I'm not sure the quest goes in the journal, but where is she? A little bit further north? Surprised we haven't had any random Ankhegs, actually. I sense Ankhegs in our immediate future. There he is. Can you poison them? Yes, excellent. Of course, he's probably going to critical hit us with an acid attack for 40 hit points, but... Ankheg critical miss. What a choker. Ooh, spoke too soon as usual. Nice little necklace. Let's go in the bag. I can't still be in combat. No. Okay. So we don't really have the encumbrance to actually, oh there she is. What's a ranger doing with a quarterstaff?
Yeah?
It's mating season. They're aggressive. No more than 4 Ankhegs per party. I think if you have a larger party, you get a larger quota. Oh, it does go in the journal. Maybe Ankheg coal. Not allowed to exceed my quota of 4 kills. Well, if more than 4 of them decide that they want to attack me, and I turn in the quest there. Alright, so we'll kill 4 if we can. And then we'll go and visit this priestess of Umberlee. Ah, here we are. Come on, where are we? There you are. And he made a save, or I guess she made her save, since it's the females apparently who are... Oh my word. Don't think I want to try a sleep. I'll just regain a few hit points, and what we will do is, between the area transitions, we'll hopefully heal up with the buckler. You need to kill him now. Yeah, I noticed. I'm gonna have to use a potion. Ooh, and run, because he's decided to be useless again. Right. I am gonna have to chicken out the area, aren't I? Because I don't want to be using all of my potions. Remember to equip the melee weapon, so we boost our... Alright, so let's come back to that and hopefully heal up a little bit between the transition. Not much, because it didn't take too long. Whew. Alright, let's save.
It will be done.
Right, so this is the bridge that leads into the city of Baldur's Gate, but because we haven't sorted out Cloakwood, when we get across the bridge, yeah, we see the drawbridge is up, and we can't get in across the moat, so, or river, or whatever it is. So I don't think they'll let me sleep on the bridge. I'll probably get woken up, but it ought to be relatively safe, he says, tempting fate. So if I leave the buckler equipped, see, I'll just gain another hit point. I will take a quick nap. Okay, good. Well, that was fun. Anyway, while we are here, if you want a little bit of more colour text, you can have a chat to the guard, and he'll say, "No, we're keeping the city closed until we sorted out the bandit problem." So we will have to wait until after Cloakwood before we can go into the actual city itself, and that will lead us towards the end game. Alright, so I'm just going to sweep up the edge of the side of the river or coastway, whatever it is. And here is Tanya. She is the priestess the fishermen were carping on about and said, "Kill the evil witch." I'm not going to do that without talking to her, so...
Stop! You are trespassing on my land home.
Yeah. Tell me what's going on. So she's not terribly communicative.
Umberlee guides my way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But maybe my charisma isn't high enough. So I really don't want to kill her because she's quite useful later on. Now, if I wound her, will she actually kind of... Well... that was a good start, wasn't it? Yeah, because she is going to command me again to have a little nap. Oh, there we are. Yeah. So they've the fishermen are not quite as innocent as they seem, so they murdered this young girl's mother. So yeah, Umberlee is not pleased. So yeah, I'll help you. Yeah. So I need to go back and
It will be done.
shake down the fisherman. Right. that's not absolutely everything we can do in this area until we unlock Baldur's Gate. I'm just going to clear up the map because there's always potential for random encounters and gaining XP. Right, I'm going to equip some bitey arrows because north of this house there is an area transition to another map area which you can miss really easily if you don't know it's there. And there's also another Ankheg up here who will probably kick our ass like the last one. There he is. She is. Will you stop doing that? I don't want to be covered in acid. What he saved again? Look at that. These guys are really very dangerous. So, right, that's a dagger for a quest. I am not going to be, and the you can return it to someone in Baldur's Gate, but I don't want to be carrying it around for the next 3 hours. So what I will do is I will stash it in Farmer Brun's house with the other Ankheg shell. But I'm just going to take a quick save and take advantage of another area transition to regain some hit points and show you this place that you could miss. We're not going to worry about Olgoth's beard. That's kind of like do this as the last thing you do before you try and take on our Sarevok in the Undercity, because these are all quests from the Tales of Sword Coast expansion pack, which need to be done at preferably with a whole party above level 7. So we will probably not address this in this particular video series. We'll do it separately with an actual party because it's tricky to do solo. Oh, I was expecting to be on this side of the map. Right. Oh, this is a little bonus then. And it's a good opportunity to use this sword because this village has a little bit of a zombie problem.
Not a problem.
And here they are. So I'll try and soften them up a little bit with arrows before going in with my supposedly good against undead sword. Hits him before he eats my brains. Fucking critical miss, honestly. So, yeah, they're not terribly difficult, but there are a lot of them. Very good if you see them clustered together, just blat them with a fireball. Depending on how well I manage the encounter, I may well have to do that. Now, across the side of the river here, there is another area. There's nothing terribly interesting in it. Maybe the odd random encounter or two. So if I just skip over to the edge of the map, yeah, kill a few more zombies. There we go. Okay, no. sweep in with the harrower. Oh, that's why he's being useless, because he's got his buckler on. Yeah, you don't need that. Yet. So if you clear this whole area on the other side of the river, you can get there. You may need to do it from Olgoth's Beard, but yeah, there's nothing really worth your time or the interest as such, and experience is cleaning up this thing, cleaning up this little area, putting the zombies back in the ground where they belong. There's probably been some necromancer around here, and there's a little barrier to say, no, you don't go through these trees, because there's nothing really. Nothing really to be done. So, yeah, you on this edge and this edge you can't. There's nowhere to go. At least not where the game will allow you to go anyway. So we will uncover the rest of this area, and then we'll have a pop in the village and tell them, hey guys, I've sorted out your zombie problem. I really want to see the Jim Jarmusch movie with Bill Murray and Adam Driver about I'm thinking zombies. I do like Jim Jarmusch. Oh, another. Yeah, speaking of Jim Jarmusch, if you've never seen Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai, that's a very quirky little film. That's really cool. Forrest Whitaker is very great in it. 3 arrows for a zombie? No. Just smash him. That was a good hit. So occasionally he can, you know, do the job fairly well. Come on, finish him. Harrison, Zombie Slayer.
Onward!
So you may have noticed in Nashkel, the surname of the mayor was Gassed Kill. So he, probably an undead hunter. And still they come. You want some of this? You too. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Right, I'm gonna have to try and take you in melee without losing our brains to the floor. Come on, he's a slow moving zombie. Worth a massive 65 XP. Right. And you want some of this? Sorry, that was my Private Hudson tribute again. How long until my pulse rifle runs out of ammunition? Ah, Aliens. The best Vietnam War movie ever made. Random fact about the cast. Al Matthews, the guy who plays Sergeant Apone, he was the first African American conscript for the Vietnam War who made it to the rank of sergeant. So, a little bit like R. Lee Ermey in Full Metal Jacket. James Cameron hired him mainly for his not his acting ability necessarily, but the authenticity of his sergeant's patter.
Hello, pal.
Yeah, zombies. 150 gold pieces.
Hello, pal.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm more interested in the XP, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. Right, so actually, since this is a little bit closer to Baldur's Gate, where's the chest? It's locked. So I'll stick the dagger in here, and if I remember... Oh, what's that? Just a normal longsword. Here, have a dagger. And scum the XP. That's that silver. Oh, it's pearl. Oh, even better. You said you didn't have any more. That's 500 gold right there. That's 10 bitey arrows, and that's a cloak of protection, which I can't identify or wear because of that. I will get it identified. Probably at Thunderhammers, and trade it in for some bitey arrows.
It'll be done.
Lovely doing business with you. I have to travel back south to use this sleep wand on some very, very unwise fishermen who've pissed off one of the gods of the realm, who you really don't want to pee off. Alright. So, back to the fishing village. Let's see if we can fill our quota
Not a problem.
of Ankhegs without taking... Oh, that's just perfect, isn't it? It's bad enough with one, never mind two. We may have to make a hasty retreat here. Actually, can I? Not when they're going underground to run up to me and eat my face, so no. Right, come on. And I bet we can't persuade our ranger friend to help us out. Oh, she does. Oh, that's good. Okay, dodge the one in melee range. I'm gonna have to keep moving. Oh, bloody hell. Moving target, always harder to hit. The female of the species is always deadlier than the male. I'm not going to be able to hide in shadows, am I? Oh, I am. Right. So they've temporarily lost me. And yeah, try and get them one at a time if I can. Oh, you little... Oh, you big bugger actually, aren't you? Come on. So that's 3 from Arcwater. Well, no, 2. It's 3 with the next one. I am going to just pop a couple of healing spells. Alright, come on then. Have at thee. And it's bloody saved, hasn't it? Yeah, well, we'll try and see if it can be charmed. It's saved, of course it has. What a bloody waste. Right. Ah. Can you imagine trying to do this at level 1? Right. Going to have to do that. Oh, just as well I did. Run away! Run away! That's alright, I still have plenty of potions in the bag. Come on, that's it. That will do. Well, I'm definitely going to need to sleep before showing these fishermen the error of their ways. Okay. So, let's find our favourite. There's another one. Right, I am not taking that on. I am just going to run straight in front of it, obviously. This game hates me. Despite all the love I show it. Yeah, he's still there. Oh, well, that could be a second one. I sense a quick trip to another area coming on. Right. We appear to have lost them. Right, our favourite tree and a quick save. Because I'd rather not have to go back to the friendly arm if I can avoid it just by dozing away my troubles. Yeah, excellent. So we've taken a bit of a hammering. But, you know, these are dangerous little buggers. Or big green buggers. So, since I've rested that one that was... oh, bandit. No, you don't want a bitey arrow. And neither do you. Yeah, more scouts for the collection. Is there a third one? No. Right. I will equip my +2 sword. I have absolutely no intention of letting these guys, when they do turn on me, probably, of hitting me with anything. We will use our little wand of sleep. So, Sonna, that was the name of the person she mentioned.
Tempers will prevail.
There we are. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, the jig is up. Yeah. You don't want to be listening to a bloody cleric of Talos. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Talos, and I'm gonna burgle your houses just to teach you a lesson now.
Not a problem.
I don't think anything's trapped in here. Yeah. Even piddling amounts of experience are still worth accruing. Yeah, nothing in there.
It will be done.
Little quick save. And I'm gonna rob you blind as well.
With ease.
I'll just give it a round or two. Yeah, you know, and I don't think I've been in here before. Not for a long time anyway. I can't remember if there are any traps. Doesn't look like it. Boom! Oh. A sling and 10 bullets. You can't even sell them. It's really worth locking away, isn't it? Because they're going to be great against those bleeding Ankhegs. Right.
With ease.
It's barely worth the effort. Right. So, how many have I... Because I don't think she counts the ones in the nest down there. So, now we're back at full health. We will try and... Well, let's have a chat with her and see if she'll give me the XP. Or whether I need to still take care of one or two more. I think it should only be one by now. Where's she gone? There you are. Have I killed enough yet?
Yeah?
Yes, I have. 75 gold. Did I get any XP? No. Well, other than the XP for killing the Ankhegs. Speaking of which... Hello, mate! And he made his save, of course he did. I should be saying she. Because it's the females, isn't it? Come on. And... boring silver necklace. Okay, so there's that little scrying bowl. Bowl of water elemental control. So, we'll turn that to 10, yeah? And... oh, we got another fucking Ankheg. Come here then. If you must. Oh, there you are. Let's give him a cheap shot from the ring. Even though he does have a little bit of fire resistance. Oh, he... Crap. I really don't want to be staying in melee with him, do I? Can I hit you? No. Right. Right, when in doubt, run away. Especially if they're too close to fireball. I think I've had enough of Ankhegs for now. And I need to go and make dinner in a minute anyway, so... we will... I think we've... so we sorted the coal. We've found the missing son, dealt with the zombie infestation, and we're going to hand in this final quest of our interlude between story arcs. And I'm probably going to aggro another Ankheg on the way to giving back the bowl. There's a very good reason you don't want to kill this young lady. But more on that when we actually get inside Baldur's Gate itself.
Umberlee guides my way.
So, there you go. Da-da-da. Yeah, she's pleased. You will be paid in time. So, she has just dimension doored herself to Baldur's Gate, and we will possibly meet her later. Nice big chunk of experience for not actually too difficult or time consuming a quest. So, quite easy to do early in the game, as long as you can, you know, knock her down. So, now that this house is abandoned,
With ease.
there's a couple of objects in here that we may be able to help ourselves to. And now, you wouldn't put it past a priestess of Umberlee to trap their chests, would you? So just give it a little bit longer. Doesn't look like it, does it? It is locked though. Darts, rubbish dagger, a little bit of gold. And nice gem, ring, bit more gold. That will grant me enough GP to recharge this after we are sorted with
Not a problem.
sorted with the Cloakwood areas. Right, I will pop back to the Friendly Arm Inn just to identify and sell that Cloak of Protection. Probably get waylaid along the way because it brings us back to, you know, where we're going to go next, which is the Cloakwood. Oh, we didn't get waylaid. What a pleasant surprise.
Not a problem.
So while we take a wander around the walls of the Friendly Arm, let's just have a take stock of where we are. We only got 8,000 experience points to go before we hit our final level that we can achieve in the game. We're definitely going to clock that up, probably before we actually get into the Cloakwood Mine. Which is pretty good news, really. That's fairly impressive. I'll pop those back on, because since we're not sneaking around. So we used a fair few charges from the Ring of Energy, but we still got pretty much all of our fireballs left. So that little incursion into the temple region to show you why you don't want to mess with... where are you? Oh, you're there. Struggling with pathfinding, no doubt. Yeah, to show you why you don't want to be messing with those fucking vampiric wolves. Yeah, I think it was worth it in the end, especially the extra 5,000 plus XP from that little group of, or pack of wolves. So I'll just let the video run on just a little bit longer, just so you can see how much I get for the cloak of protection. So I'll need to identify it at the temple first. See if they have any more healing potions in stock, which I don't think they will. And then we will call that a job well done. Because I have done everything on my little tick list for the video. And it's time to
Please.
get back to the major story arc.
Guide your eye on your travels.
Okay, identify me do. So, just like the ring of princes, it gives you the armor class and saving throw bonus. And
It will be done.
we will wave hello to Nera and Imoen across the bar as we
Not a problem.
settle down for a little bit of a rest before we journey into the Cloakwood. So let's see, how much is he going to buy it? Is he going to... And he will give me 1,500 gold for it. Thank you very much indeed. So, quick rest. And we are ready to hit the Cloakwood. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Nera, how you doing? Yep, still don't need you. See you later, guys. Right, so that is episode 21 all done and dusted. So we will see how far we get through the Cloakwood in the next video. But I am going to take a bit of a break, have some dinner, and I will see you in the next video, I hope. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. Ta-ta for now.